When you and I have talked, we've met, I've been to your house in Vegas, and we've sat down, and you've been like an encyclopedia on boxing. It's just amazing how you lay out the boxing history to me. I take it that you're watching films and studying Jake Paul, getting into this, because you're quite a scholar.
Good to work in the gym, good to get boxing, and it's good for, training and endurance. But nothing's like being in the ring and fighting.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight.
I also want to fight you for those Muhammad Ali gloves. That's going to be the deal closer right there.
My Muhammad Ali gloves?
Right there, the red Muhammad Ali gloves with the gold writing on it. Are you ready to put up your dukes?
Oh, not first you.
Come on, man, give it up, dude. Well, Ken's trying to make a deal, but I'm going to make it hard.
After his epic fight against Jake Paul in Texas, Mike Tyson has just dropped a bombshell announcement that has shocked the entire boxing world. Iron Mike, still feeling good after his entertaining match against 27-year-old Jake Paul, made an unexpected decision, which he announced to the public a few hours ago.
I'm good. Texas, you better get louder than that. Mr. Mike Tyson. It is so different to see what you do when you're on your phone or watching online. To witness it right here, it is something spectacular that I don't think any of us have seen before. At this point, there's a quote that you have said, God lets everything happen for a reason. It's all a learning process. From the moment you started getting into camp for this fight, what have you learned about yourself so far?
That I'm tougher than I believe I was.
For details of this shocking turn of events, come with us to Texas. Let's go. Iron Mike fought for the first time in approximately 4 years last night. However, the 58-year-old boxing legend said something that nobody saw coming. It was like waking up one morning to see the sky red. That is how much shock many fans got from Tyson's public decision to have more fights in 2025. Yeah, Tyson, who had his last professional fight in 2005, has decided to get back into the ring next year. The decision is even more shocking when you consider Tyson's history of health challenges over the years.
I got the rounds in me, so I'm not, listen, I'm sparring young guys, 30, 27 young guys. They're hitting me real hard. It wasn't a picnic when I first started training. I'm fighting with younger guys, and they're really giving me a shellacking at first.
Are you doing the shellacking now? Like the old Mike?
Doing my share, yes.
What's the most significant risk you're worried about heading into this fight with Jake?
What am I worried about?
Any risks?
No, not that I think of, not that I'm contemplating.
There's been a lot of back and forth between you and Jake about killing each other. Is that just the old Mike talking, or do you really feel that way?
Hey, listen, my intention is to go in there and fight hard and hurt.
I mean, we can all remember that the reason his much-anticipated fight against Jake Paul was even postponed was due to his health challenges, which is the reason we saw the fight 5 months later. Tyson fell ill on a flight from Miami to Los Angeles last Sunday, and his flight was met by first responders. Tyson's camp attributed the episode to an ulcer problem. As expected, the news of Tyson's health challenge led to calls for the cancellation of the fight. However, Tyson has once again proved himself to be stronger than anyone expects by going ahead with the fight.
10 threes?
Okay.
You want 10 threes?
Let's go. Be careful.
You want 10 threes? See, that's the thing. That's the thing is everyone's all talk. I'll do whatever, wherever, whenever. I don't give a f. So it's all talk. Put it on the line. I'm stating facts. He's talking.
Mike, he seems extremely confident. He says there's no fear. Should he be scared?
He should be very scareful, yeah.
Yeah, while that is impressive on its own, news of Tyson's intention to continue fighting is as shocking as it is amazing. Tyson has always had a larger-than-life attitude, and it appears that he still has that trait even in his 50s. So we ask the question most of you have in mind. Why is the former heavyweight champion coming back after nearly 2 decades, and what does it mean for the sport? Well, we can't talk about Tyson possibly returning to competitive fights after Jake Paul without looking at potential risks he will likely face. First, competing at the highest level presents challenges as athletes age, with physical and mental fitness tougher to regain. But in a sport like boxing, it also provides challenges neurologically, given his whole professional life has been predicated on being hit in the head. Tyson could be at a higher risk of neurological damage when he steps back into the ring. In particular, boxing commissions often categorize a fighter as being at a high risk of sustaining further injuries if they are fighting over the age of 40. Frankly, boxing is unique. The idea of a sport in which the objective is to punch the opponent primarily in the head and cause a knockout means boxing comes with very specific health concerns. But the true danger of the sport doesn't solely come from the big explosive knockouts, which get fans on their feet. Long-term repercussions can originate from the repeated blows to the head boxers sustain throughout a fight and during the training process.
Helping me in my future fights and everything that I want to accomplish.
Listen, I'm not getting in the ring with either one of you. I've watched this man train. I've seen Mike Tyson hit the mitts. It should be criminally illegal for him to punch folks like this. When you watch that, what happens when Jake Paul gets in trouble against a real-life killer?
I think he's a mitt warrior. The Instagram videos are cute, but we'll see what happens in the ring on November 15th at the end of the day. We'll see if he still got it.
When he tells you, or when he says you're a mitt warrior, right? And this is a guy who's never fought someone like you, a guy who hasn't had the accolades that you've attained.
Boxers can develop symptoms or conditions such as an inability to sleep, chronic dizziness, chronic post-concussive symptoms, chronic Parkinsonian signs, and chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, long after they retired. Despite all these potential health risks, boxing remains one of the most watched and supported sports in the world. The reason for its popularity is obvious. Its explosive nature, the storylines, and the colorful personalities have made it brought all that over his lengthy and often controversial career. But his insistence to continue fighting may be detrimental. The neurological impact he could feel might outweigh the positives. However, if there is anyone who can overcome all these challenges, it is Mike Tyson. All through his life, Tyson has risen above challenges others have bowed to in their life. From his meteoric rise as the youngest heavyweight champion in history, Tyson's ascent through the ranks of professional boxing was nothing short of extraordinary. His relentless aggression, blistering speed, and devastating knockout power became his trademarks. In 1986, at just 20 years old, Tyson defeated Trevor Berbick to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, a record that still stands to this day. His subsequent victories over renowned opponents like Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks cemented his status as an unstoppable force in the ring.
My interest level exceeded Stockton. So I had a chance to go live and train with Cus D'Amato, who trained my father when he was a young boy. But based on one answer to one question, Cus said, "Why do you want to be a fighter?" I said, "Cus, I want to be middleweight champion, and I think you can help me." He goes, "I want to meet you." So we drove up to Catskill from our visit to New York and met with him, and I was invited to stay. Mike laughed and thought, like, who's this Joe College guy? He's not gonna last, he's out of here. He's a short-termer, but 4 or 5 years.
I've seen him come and go. Since I've been there, I've seen him come and go. Yeah. Big guys, strong guys, little guys, white guys, black guys, Spanish, I saw him come and go.
But he stuck.
Yeah, he stuck around.
In recent years, Tyson has transitioned into various ventures outside of boxing. He started a one-man show on Broadway, authored a memoir titled Undisputed Truth, and even launched his own podcast. Tyson's charisma, captivating personality, and enduring popularity have made him a pop culture icon, transcending the boundaries of the sport.